Hey everyone, this is the ShutInBakas. My name is Chris. Today we are here for Yuru Camp, or Laid Back Camp in English. And I just want to talk about the show because I've binged the first two seasons, which is currently all that's out, and I loved it. So I've been currently going through a Iyashikei, laid back, relaxing anime binge. I've been watching all those sorts of shows coming out. And Laid Back Camp fills that hole very nicely. That the lovely atmosphere, I tell you, man, it's just Anyway, let's talk about the show. So basically, Eurocamp is about a girl named Reen and Nadishko. I always struggle with that name because her name is really long for some reason. Nadishko is a person who's moving in from a different town in Japan and moving to a different town, obviously. And she meets a girl named Reen while she's trying to get a nice view of Mount Fuji up close. And she finds Reen, and she ends up going camping with her, and that inspires her to go camping by her, with this school club. And it's very wholesome fun. There's no real big plot to it. It's just kind of cute girls doing cute things, as you would expect from Iyashikei. So basically, this is just kind of like sit down, just get a cup of hot chocolate or something, a cup of tea or whatever, and just relax, enjoy. You don't have to get hyped up to watch it. It's just a very calming show. And overall, I think it is one of the best Iyashikeis out there. I'm not convinced it's the best one, but that's just because of my opinion on camping in general, because I'll get into the fact that it made me want to go camping, because, obviously, if these cute girls are doing it, it looks like fun. But every time I've gone camping in my life, it's mainly school camps. So, the ones you'd have to go to because schools forced you to. And they were always ended horribly because the facilities were garbage, the food was bad, and you'd always be cold, and the people around you were always assholes. So, it wasn't a very good thing, really. That, and also when I was younger, I was quite scared of the dark, and also just the outside in general. So I feel like I'd be much better now if I went camping, but when I was younger, for some reason I was really terrified of that stuff. What kind of creatures are lurking out there, that sort of thing. But yeah, I feel like I'd be much better at it now that I'm quite a bit older. I don't think I've gone camping in about, 5 years, maybe. It's been a while. Yeah, so anyway, what else can I say about this show that's kind of makes it what it is? Well, the beautiful visuals are one thing. The beautiful visuals, man, they are just, well, beautiful. They are really good. You look at the landscapes that they've created, and it is fantastic. You get these nice overlooking landscapes of the cities and the lakes, Mount Fuji, the sunset or sunrise, depending on, what we're doing. And, it's so lovely. It makes you really feel like Japan is a beautiful place. And to be fair, for the most part, Japan is a very beautiful place. I'm not a huge fan of the Tokyo area, mainly just because that place is just, metropolis, I guess, that sort of thing, where it's just tall buildings for days and nothing really fun about it, except for shopping. Yeah, I'm more into the countryside of Japan, definitely not because of non-Biori or anything like that, no, definitely not. Yeah, so it's stuff like that takes my interest in Japan, personally. But, yeah, overall, this show does a good job at mixing the smaller towns of Japan and its natural, landscapes together to make a very beautiful scene. And overall, the effects, like the fire effects, they are all very nice. They're not 3D CG or anything, I think. Because if they are, I really couldn't tell, so that's something, I guess. And, yeah, overall, that just kind of sums it up. The skies are beautiful as well, because they have these lovely starry skies with the moon, and it's nice. It's just very relaxing. And also, of course, we've got cute characters, because, it's a Yoshike. You gotta have cute characters. So, I think, me and Ira. Ira's a good friend of mine from the Otaku Spirit forums, and he's got a Twitch channel. I'll try and link that in the description if I remember to. And basically, we had a bit of a heated argument, an absolutely butts to ass face war over who the best girl of the show was. I'm kidding. Basically, I said Rin was the best girl because I really like the kind of laid back, more, I won't say kuderi, but like the more, I won't say natural because it's definitely not a natural way that she acts, but it's just the more relaxed and kind of monotone way she does things. I don't know, I find it cute and endearing, so overall, I like Rin. Nadeshiko is cool as well, but like, I'm not really into the Genki characters. I don't know if you'd consider Nadeshiko Genki, actually. She's not really hyper, she's just kind of an idiot. Anyway, Ira went on to say that, what was her name again? Anna is best girl, which is because she has a dog and she does things to Rin's hair. I can't argue with that logic, but I mean, at the end of the day, all waifus are good waifus, except if they're, the notorious ones from Rising of the Shield Hero. The red-haired girl. What's her name? Bitchface? Something like that. Bitch. Yeah, so, as long as your waifu is in that girl, I think we'll get along quite nicely. And, yeah, I mean, overall, every girl is cute. They all have their unique traits. Like, you won't get them confused. That's actually one thing I have struggled with when it comes to anime sometimes. I had a show, I don't remember what it is at the moment, but basically it was an idol, or a school life show, I think. And it basically had all these girls where there was like 20 of them in the first 5 minutes, and you could not tell them apart. It's not like they all looked the same, they all sounded the same, they all, like, talked the same, they all basically wore the same uniform, so you couldn't really tell them apart aside from their hair color. And it was just really boring, I couldn't stand it, so I couldn't even get past the first episode. So, I'm glad this show didn't do that. This show has very distinct voices, and designs, and traits in them, so overall, I think it's a very good cast of characters, very bubbly, so yeah, I mean, overall, great characters, of course. And so let's just finish it off with who should watch this show, because I mean, obviously the show won't be for everyone. I know. I feel like Joseph. I keep dogging on him for some reason because we have such differing opinions on anime recently. But people who like Iyashikes, so the relaxing, the comedies, the heartwarming shows, you'll love this. This is a great show. For the most part, if you've never liked camping, that isn't a deterrent from watching this show, because I never really enjoyed camping growing up, and when I was thinking, it's a camping show, I probably won't enjoy it. That didn't happen. I really enjoyed it. In fact, it made me want to go camping, so if you don't like camping, then don't take that as a deterrent to not watch this show or give it a go, because it might open your eyes to the more light-hearted side of camping, because if you've had bad experiences like me with camping, then overall you'll probably take something away from this. Overall, just like, maybe it wasn't as bad as, the school made it out to be, So, just give it a go if you don't like camping. I won't force you to watch it, obviously, but just give it a go. Obviously, people who like camping will probably like this. Maybe not the full-on camp heads, like the hardcore ones, but, people who enjoy the relaxing camping, they will enjoy this, I'm sure, so go ahead and watch this if you like camping, obviously, but I feel like if you're a big fan of camping and anime, you've probably already watched this, so I'm not sure what else to tell you. And also, of course, someone who just wants to relax. I find these shows really great after a days of work, or if some of my audience goes to school. Come home from school, watch some of this, or watch it before bed. It's really great because you can just sit down and relax. You don't have to think about the hard stuff of life, and you can just let your stress melt away, in a sense. Obviously, that's not the case for everybody. I just find these extremely relaxing for some reason. Some people really like the action shows because they can get the adrenaline pumping and take your mind off of the hardships of life, and stuff like that. But while I do agree with that, I mainly find that these relaxing shows showing life in a more peaceful and endearing atmosphere kind of makes you want to enjoy life a bit more. That's my opinion. Anyway, I think I've really spouted on about Yuru Camp for about as much as I can for the first season, because honestly, the second season isn't much different, so it'll be a much shorter episode, but I just wanted to split them into 2 episodes. Because, by the way, we have hit 50 videos on the channel. So that's impressive on my part. I didn't expect us to keep going for this long, but we only kept going because of the audience and the people who keep supporting us, so thank you to everyone who's been watching our videos. It means a lot to us, and we really wouldn't be here without you, so give yourselves a pat on the back. Or something, I don't know. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Hit the like button if you liked the video, dislike it if you didn't. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Ding the bell button if you want to know when we're uploading. Leave me a comment telling me what you thought of Yuru Camp if you've seen it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.